What's going on? It's your boy MotoManDan, and today I want to do a Let's Play for my new Let's Play channel. The very first game, I guess, to run through is going to be Sorcerer King Rivals. This will also show you how to easily get the insane difficulty achievement, and you can do this with every single race as well, so you can get all of those achievements. Kind of max out all the achievements you need through Steam. So let's just go ahead and start. We're going to go into campaign and we're going to go Sorcerer King the Kingdom. Of course, we're going to start in Insane. Now, you can choose any individual, the Guardian, the Tinker, the Priestess. They all play a little differently. The Archlich and the Dwarf King play very similarly. And then the other 6 kind of play together a little similarly as well. But the Dwarven King is the easiest one to do it on, so we're going to run the Dwarven King. We're going to do 2 summon and 6 enchantment. We might be able to go down to 5 enchantment, but we definitely need some very key enchantment spells, so we have to go 6 enchantment for him. We also need Drogon the Dwarf. He is the most powerful hero by far. Absolutely bonkers. So Drogon is going to be your starting party. You want to go Corrosion. For the ability, it's going to speed up your main town and any of the towns that you build that have essence points. It's going to speed them up by a lot. So we need production and we need food. Those are the 2 most important things. So we're going to run Coercion, Drogon the Dwarf, and then our summon and enchantment. Also, Drogon, or the Dwarven King, gets 2 wolves that are really, really powerful, so his starting army is really, really strong. Okay, so yeah, with that being said, you'd want to run this on any of them, and you'll be successful. All right, now, the first options you have is to choose what you want to do. I want to run raising an army and a pack of wolves. These 2 wolves are very strong. The catapult and the axemen are okay, but the wolves are definitely by far huge. A 15 and a 15 each, and then we get 1 courage, of course. So, so we start. It shows you like some sort of territory for whatever reason. I don't know. It shows you some enemies and stuff. And then this is your starting location. We got wolf number 1. We got wolf number 2. All right, we got Drogon the Dwarf. He's at 24. We don't have any items to equip. We do have a shard to build, so we're going to build that first. We also have a spell to cast. It's Coercion. We're going to cast that on the Frozen Keep, and that's going to take the work camp. I believe it starts at 8 turns. It's going to take it down to 6 turns, which is huge. So we're going to go work camp, and then as soon as that's finished, we're going to go workshop, and then we're going to garden. We're going to go garden, into granary, into the other food one. So we're going to go production, then food. And then after that, our Frozen Keep should be big enough. We're going to start training some Pioneers, and you'll see what we're doing with the Pioneers. Also, we're going to take our mana, or magic, and we're going to take it all to skill, because we need to get the first 2 skill points as soon as possible. So first things first, we run into here. Use the HP. We're going to solve the murder. The knife dudes are the ones we want to select. We could offer him a job, but we don't want to do that. We'll lock up the villain. That's going to get us some minus ascension points, which I don't think he has any yet. But that's okay. And then we'll go here, and we're going to offer them, the troop of bards will offer them a job. Now, we're going to take them back to the keep, and we'll just let them sit there. Research our spell. Of course, we're not going to actually get a spell to research, but we do want tutelage. It's going to help us out later on when we switch over to mana. But for now, yeah, we don't need it. Actually, maybe we should switch out one of these wolves with this guy. He's an 11. So we might take the Arctic Wolf Cub out and switch it out for the Troop of Bards. We also want to get our... the Dwarf is one of the only ones, I think maybe the only one that can have a full inventory of units for one of the upgrades that they get. Okay, so we'll grab this chest, and we drag off the screen in order to kind of close out the turn or whatever. Alright, can we reach him? No, not yet. Okay. Well, we get a Sovereign level up, so we need Arctic Speed and Chilling Victory. That's first. Then we need Mining, Resource Hunter, Defend the Realm. Once we get Defend the Realm, we're going to switch over to something other than this. Other than the skill. Okay, let's see what they do. I wonder if they're going to attack me. No. Okay. So I'm going to take Arctic Wolf Cub, put him back. Grab the Troop of Bards, put him in. And this is basically going to give us a higher combat rating, which is going to help our auto-resolve. Anytime we see victory, we're going to take an auto-resolve. Anytime we see, I don't know, the other victory one, we'll take an auto-resolve for that as well. And that's going to allow us to kind of run through these units. Anytime it's an uncertain, we're not going to take the fight. Okay, the Sorcerer King. I think it's us, or maybe it's him. I don't know. Basically, we want to avoid confrontation with him if we can. And there's a chest over here we're going to grab. So we're kind of running counterclockwise, and then we're going to keep running counterclockwise. Basically, a couple of laps we're going to take around this this first part of the map. And this should get our Sovereign level up here. So this is the important one, the Chilling Victory. And then eventually the extra, this one here, the Defending the Realm, that's going to be the next big one that we need. So we'll run through Mining Knowledge, Resource Hunter, Defending the Realm, and then we're going to switch over to Spell. And we really don't need to come back to this, unless we really want to. But this won't be necessary to come back to. Alright, so we're going to run up here. Don't have anything to equip. We could craft. What can we craft? Leather? It's a 3 and 1. Okay, we'll craft a leather thing and give it to Drogon. That might help his rating by 1 at least. I guess not. That's okay. Alright, so now we got Workshop, and then we're going to queue up the garden after that. So we have an uncertain. So what we'll do, of course, is we'll save. We'll just save it as game. We'll take the fight. We do want to get this fight out of the way because it is kind of in our path of movement. So we want to get that out of the way. Alright, good. So we'll kill that. Okay. I wonder if we can auto-resolve now. The balance of power has shifted, and I don't want them to go yet. So we might be able to just auto-resolve. Let me Icy Blast him. Yeah, good, good, good. Ah, we lost the bards. Is that okay? Probably not. What? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna hit this battle. I know I said we're gonna skip on certain ones, but this is kind of on the way, kind of the direction we're traveling, so we do need to take it out if we can. So we'll kill that guy right off. We have a little bit of mana. We're going to go ahead and use Ice Blast on him. Just swing him that direction. Oh, I probably should have moved a little differently there. That's okay. The wolf has a bonus thing. And then we'll have him use his little thing there. We'll have the dwarf go a second time. Okay, that wolf will go up there. This wolf will go up here. Another wolf. Spearman. Good, good, good. We're going to try not to lose any units. It's pretty important that we don't, because we're not going to be building any units for quite a while. Good. Good, good. Alright, so we didn't lose any units, and look at that. That, these two, food pieces right here mean that we can build a city on it. And we definitely want to build the city on it as soon as we can. But we're not going to do that until after we max out our food from the Frozen Keep. Or if our sovereign points, if we're able to get the Defending the Realm, then we'll switch over to mana. And then if we get enough mana, we'll just auto-train a Pioneer just to not take away any turns for our buildings, or we can auto-train a building. Either way. Okay, we don't want to take this Humble Inn fight yet. We'll take it next turn, so we're going to get this chest first. Our units do heal up. And of course, we'll save before we do it. Okay. That's an insta-kill. Well, hopefully we can keep these wolves alive. Bring this wolf right up in here. There we go. Good stuff. Alright. The bite that the wolves have are really, really strong. There we go. Good. Alright. We didn't lose anyone. And we got the Farmer's Sons. So the Farmer's Sons are 9, so they're not very powerful. We're going to put them back. And we're going to keep moving on. Get a champ level up. Glacial Touch, good. And we got a city level up. We want to go for more production than anything else. So we'll always take production. Okay. I'm going to say that we're just chilling. He gives us another administrator. The administrators give us food. So they're going to increase our food cap, which is nice. I mean, getting to level 9 city is good. Alright, sweet. We've got Drogon going for this chest. Again, we're going counterclockwise. We're going to run up through the top part of the map, and then we're going to run back down. And we're gonna take out most things, but this village over here to our left, we're not going to do for quite some time. Alright, cool. So we got +1 skill, I believe, for every tapped resource, which is just 1 right now. But that's fine. Every time we tap a resource, we'll get like an additional 1 for the skill, I guess. I don't think it's per turn. I just think it's like a flat amount. Then we get the mediocre haunting. I don't know which option to choose, so I usually like, I don't know, choose that one or the other one. Alright, cool. We got tutelage. One of the things we could do is take a turn, take a couple of turns to get enough mana to cast tutelage, and then put it back over to skill. And that's going to give it's going to give Drogon the ability to get experience faster, level up faster, which makes him even more powerful, and lets us auto-resolve a little bit quicker. Alright, we got Idle City, so we're going to go Granary, then Storehouse, and then we're going to start training up Pioneers. Okay, one move at a time. We don't have a lot of visibility with these guys, especially not yet. At some point, we'll be able to craft like rings or amulets of sight kind of thing, and it's going to give us more vision. Of course, we can do it for experience as well, but I think sight is a little bit more useful. Because then we can see everything that's going on around us. Alright, should be a victory. Yeah, good. The victory, again, we take damage, but it's not that bad. And look at that. We can build a settlement here. Alright, cool. And we're going to run into this, and we're going to hang outside playing dice. We get the stable boys at a 9 combat rating, so we'll put them back in the village, or in the castle. Oh, and I forgot to cast tutelage last turn, so we're going to cast it this turn, and then switch back over to skill. That's okay. Puts us like 1 turn behind. No big deal. Alright, we got an escaped experiment. He's going to go there. Alright, cool. That's our turn. And now we've got to resolve the dispute peacefully. So he's an 11. I think everything we have here is 11 or higher. Yeah. So we're going to take the former roughs and put them back over to the Frozen Keep. And we're level 29, or combat rating 29. They're combat rating 18. I think we'll be able to auto-resolve with the victory there. Alright, we got a storehouse, and then we'll get our pioneers. We'll do as many as we have logistics, and then we're going to keep, like, pushing our logistics to 0 to get those guys out here and to get them set up. We're going to build one up here with a settlement as well. We're going to build a settlement up here. We're going to build a settlement here in the middle, settlement over here on the left, one down here on the right. We're going to build a settlement and an outpost over here by the shard, and then there's like a metal thing. We're going to build 2 of those as well. So we're really going to fill this up with cities. The reason we want to go with a bunch of cities is because at level 9, or whenever we have everything, you know, upgraded in the city, we're going to be able to pull mana from all of our cities, and we're just going to have a crap ton of them. We're going to get so much mana every turn, and we're going to be able to ascend ourselves right out the gate. Alright, we'll pay our respects. We don't really need equipment too much. It is good to have equipment from time to time, but we don't really need it. At least not for a bit. Okay, Ben. Try and recruit them so we get some history enthusiasts. We're going to bring them up here. Have them take the chest. And I want those history enthusiasts eventually to be in the Frozen Keep. Oh, nice. Looter's Army. Good. More experience. And now we can just place a city without an outpost. That's pretty big. Otherwise, you'd have to place an outpost here and then build a city. But now we can just build the city. So that's going to save us an extra pioneer, which is good. We get a city level up. We can go 3. Yeah, that's fine. 3 production there. We have to, unfortunately, we have to, like, move the camera away from what's happening in order for us to be able to end our turn. To speed it up there. Alright, so in turn again. Got these guys moving up, and then they're going to go over to the left. This guy is going to run up there. Sovereign level up. Good. We've got Resource Hunter. That's good. One of the things it allows us to do is to teleport Drogon the Dwarf to these ice places, because he has an ability when he levels up. Let's see here. Winter Wind, where the Drogon's army gets to teleport. So the idea with that is to have Drogon take a whole bunch of pioneers and teleport them around the map so they can keep making outposts and cities if we need to, which we probably won't to beat this, but we can. So here's our first settlement outside. Going to go work camp. Then we already have 3 more logistics, so we're going to train more pioneers. And let's take one step at a time there. We acquire no additional. We don't want to give, or we don't want to have him give us anything. Alright, so we're going to take that guy down. Okay, good. Now this is going to be, if I remember correctly, it's a somewhat difficult fight, so we are going to save first. And we'll take it. Oh, that's right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one you do. If you fight them or steal their loot, you'll always get +5 Sorcerer King Ascension points. So either way, it doesn't really matter which one you choose. You do get a Cowardice versus a Bravery point, but I really don't know if that matters. So that's going to save us a little bit. I don't think it matters which option you choose here. and you'll get one threat. And one threat will sometimes bring the enemy, like an enemy encampment, but it looks like that one didn't do anything, so that's fine. All right, this is going to be an easy one. This is all. It says strong, but it's actually really easy. All right, we'll put a little bit of armor. I say that, we'll save it again. We always want to save before we take a fight, in case it's unfavorable or if something happens. But I mean, this one's like 3 dwarves, I think, or like this guy and a couple of dwarves. Easy stuff, really. Ah, dang it. That's alright. Alright, so freeze. And then maul on him. There we go. Alright, we get grateful merchants. So we can use this merchant to come up here. And settle next to the shard. Now, we can't build yet. Okay, so we're going to get rid of one of these pioneers. Get our logistics back. Build that. Get a work camp. There we go. And there's a wolf's army. So now you can see we can also build a settlement down here. Once we clear this camp up. Again, victories will always take an auto-resolve. Should be able to do victory there. Yep. Good. That's going to allow us to clear this area up so we can put one of these guys there. Alright. Champ level up. Good. White out, of course. We want to get, with Drogon, the reason why he's so good is because of Polar Vortex and Dwarven Rampage. When you get these two, you can pull all the enemies next to you, and then you can use Dwarven Rampage to keep killing them. So you'll do these two, and then you'll do your area of attack. This one, your Dwarven Fury. Polar Vortex, Dwarven Fury, and then Dwarven Rampage, just all on absolutely everything. It's absolutely beautiful. And then we go for Winter Wind after that. So that way we can teleport around the map for cheap. Now we're getting into the beefier stuff. That's a 35 challenge rating. Study it. So we're not going to take the wolves for a little bit. There's going to be a couple of horse dudes that move around that are going to be pretty difficult. They're going to be like 35 or so, and that's one of the reasons we want more army spaces for all of these people that we're recruiting to add them into our unit composition, so that way we can have a higher challenge rating overall and be able to auto-resolve victories. Alright, so we're going to have him do a settlement, him do a settlement. You settle. Alright, we're going to do work camp here and work camp here. So as soon as we get that research, which I believe is the next one, we're going to have 5 open spaces. And we've got a victory here. And it should be a victory here. Yep, good. Again, victories, you don't ever lose people. I'm going to go seek out a warlock. And we'll grab that chest. Oh, no. I didn't mean... No, crap. I thought I was still selecting those. I actually want him to come back here. Well, okay. Whatever. Or you can come up here. Ah, the wolf's army. Yeah, we'll take him out. Now we'll take him up here. Champ up. It's Dwarven Rampage. It's a good one. I think it says we have resources. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Build that. We don't need that right now, though. Alright, cool. Alright, idle unit, so you can go down here and make your settlement. Okay, so we can do more pioneers, 2 of them. Alright. Lecture him about his childish behavior. Okay, idle units, good. Then we're going to come up here. We can auto-resolve this fight with this bandit. Go to the abandoned village. Kind of do a few things up here. We don't want to do everything up here. We won't be able to. And then we're going to come down to the bottom left, and we're going to recruit another unit down there. 2 more units down there, I should say. And then sweep around the bottom part of here. Clear up all this. Should be able to. And then we'll be sitting pretty there. So we've almost got our skills up. Good. Level up. So everything's 2, in which case we're going to expand left. So that way we can get this essence. Alright, we want an outpost. It's going to allow us to get a settlement as well. So next pioneer's going to come up here and settle. And we get our sovereign level up. Good. Defending the realm. Now we're going to switch over to mana. We'll be able to use mana and everything we need. Alright, I'm going to take these 5 guys, run them down this way. And straight over here. Ah, okay. Accidentally clicked somewhere else, and well, we wasted some movement, but that's okay. That means that these guys will be able to group up a little bit quicker there. Alright, there's another settlement. We're gonna build a clay pit first. It's a 10 production, which is really, really good. Versus the 1 production we get, or maybe 2 production from the work camp. 2, yeah, per city level. Alright, now you can see our combat is at 45. So we're gonna recruit a couple more people. Gonna do that, get a few. Yeah, we'll put them on the, I guess. We can always use this potion if we need to, for casting a spell, which I guess we might as well. Then don't have anything else that we can cast. Okay, so we got workshop garden. Okay, I think we're going to get another threat here no matter which option we choose. Yeah, and this may also bring some enemies to us. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Good. Alright, we're going to build an outpost down here. And it's also going to build a settlement down there. So we can do... Could do another Dwarf Pioneer, but we need to take that. So we're going to run these 3 first. We don't want to build our barracks yet because we don't want to convert our food yet. We only have a level 5 keep. So we'll build barracks last. So we get a library, watchtower, wolf pen, jeweler, scribe, then barracks. Okay, workshop garden. In production, then food. So run in here, we're going to conscript him. Lazy census worker. Have him run back that direction. Go this direction. Workshop garden. And let's actually have him do... I'll have him do an outpost here. So what that does is it allows us to get a settlement right here. We got no logistics, which is fine. Alright, don't really have anything else we need to cast, so keep going. And then zoom off into the distance for our camera, so that we can load everything that's happening. So wolf there. One of the other cool things about the Dwarven faction is the garrison that the castles or the keeps get. It's actually pretty good. Alright, we'll just make sure that that's the only enemy. Good. Now, we've asked this guy where the dungeon is, but we're not going to do that quest for some time. It's 2 ogres, and I don't think we could take them currently. But we will go up to the warlock. Let's get magic ingredients. Sure. Alright. I want to head back down here. It's going to take us a few turns, but that's okay. The wolf is still there. Could attack him with some census workers. He might actually go for the shard, but I don't think he's going to do too much with it. And we even could ascend if we wanted to, but not yet. Not yet. Alright, so he's not going to do that. He's just going to run around. Be a goofball. Workshop garden. Idle units. Run him in there. He's going to give that more food production. Little city. So again, we don't have any logistics, so we're going to grab these 3 things. Then workshop garden. Sorry. And turn 44 takes us to the end of our first episode. Thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for the next episode, the walkthrough on insane difficulty for Sorcerer King Rivals. I'll catch you on the flip side.